Governor Scott Walker was in Green Bay today to discuss a budget provision that got approval from the committee and is moving on to the full legislature.
That's the provision that would freeze tuition at UW schools around the state. And while some UW officials say they appreciate a freeze, they also say the state universities still need financial help. Fox 11's Kelly Schlicht has balanced coverage.
Backed by some UW Green Bay students, Governor Scott Walker appeared on campus Tuesday to announce some welcome news.
Our recommendation that the Joint Finance Committee approved on a bipartisan vote to freeze tuition at our University of Wisconsin institutions.
Every little bit helps.
The governor says the tuition freeze will help lower and middle class Wisconsin families afford state schools. Local Democrats agree with him on that point.
I'm very supportive of a tuition freeze. I would have preferred that we would have funded it, provide the necessary resources for UW.
The Joint Finance Committee recently stripped the UW system of a proposed $181 million funding increase. The committee also decreased spending by $2.5 million. Governor Walker says the $648 million UW system surplus warranted less spending.
Some of the concerns that I and lawmakers had was with monies that were held in the administration of Madison, but in terms of the campuses, giving them more flexibility and at the same time more transparency to the public. So,
though officials on some UW campuses feel this tuition freeze is a step in the right direction, others say more needs to be done in the legislature to protect the long-term vision for Wisconsin's higher education.
The number one way that you provide a good and quality education is to fairly compensate and provide funding support for the development of faculty and staff to deliver that education.
UW officials say more beneficial compromises could come with better collaboration between the system and the legislature.
What the UW system and the local campuses need to do is to talk more with their legislators and educate them on what those reserves are for and how they will be used going forward.
In Green Bay, Kelly Schlicht, Fox 11 News.
In recent years, most UW system schools have seen a 5.5% annual increase in tuition.